What's up, weirdos? I'm Felicia and I like scary movies, and today we have another Tribeca Film Fest review. Is the festival technically over? Yes. Are my last two reviews a little late? Yes. Today we're talking about Werewolves Within, this movie. Mwah. First of all, I actually had distribution plans on this one, so I'll tell you at the end of this video. But this movie was written by Mishna Wolf and directed by Josh Rubin, who we know from directing, writing, and starring in Scare Me on Shudder that we reviewed a while back. This one, he's just the director. And the first thing you need to know about this movie is it's based on a video game, okay, that is based on my favorite theater kid game from back in the day, and that is Mafia. Ooh, Mafia is just the best. I love watching how people lie and how people try to trick you and all that. If you don't know Mafia, there are different versions of it. The version I played is that you sit in a circle, there's one person who's playing God, who's making all the choices. Everyone closes their eyes, and then God chooses 3 people to be in the Mafia, and then everyone else is just a normal person. And then the group, through a lot of vivid storytelling, graphic deaths, tries to figure out who the Mafia is before they're all killed. And it's just the best game for children. Okay, so that's Mafia. The video game is about werewolves that attack a small town. The town needs to figure out who the werewolves are. Got it? And then the movie, after a proposed pipeline creates divisions within the small town of Beaverfield, and a snowstorm traps its residents together inside the local inn, newly arrived forest ranger Finn and postal worker Cicely must try to keep the peace and uncover the truth behind a mysterious creature that has begun terrorizing the community. By that they mean the werewolf. Now the first thing I'll say about this movie, it is funny. It is delightful. It is slapstick comedy. It is over the top. It's all those things that I really like in a horror comedy. It actually kind of reminds me a little bit of Tucker and Dale vs. Evil, not necessarily in plot, but just kind of in silliness and vibe. Next, we have an amazing lead actor, Sam Richardson. He's also an executive producer on this film, and he plays just the most lovable character in this movie. It's just like everything he does, I'm just like, ugh. Our other lead is Cicely, played by Milana Varentraub. And then a couple of other actors I just want to give a shout out to. Katherine Curtin, who she's just the best. I feel like she's in every movie that I end up loving. So she plays a wonderful role in this. Gets to do a lot of scream crying. She's great. And then just a small shout out to Mr. Cheyenne Jackson, who I saw in the Broadway production of Xanadu. What year was that? 2007. Oh yeah. And it was actually one of my first Broadway musicals that I ever saw, I'm pretty sure. He was fabulous in it. I thought he was the most beautiful man I'd ever seen. Here's a picture. Just delightful. I'll also say I really enjoyed the gore in this movie. They were not afraid to have some gory moments. They were not afraid to make it really over the top, and that just made me happy. And then like the aesthetic of the film is like kind of like cool and trendy and like sexy almost even. And then you have like the aesthetics, the color palette. What am I trying to say that I like? The vibes. But then it's like slapstick comedy on top of it. I just think it's really fun. I also like the format of the game itself, of having sort of suspect after suspect, and you're like, oh, it's definitely this person, and it's like, no, it's definitely this person, and it's just very fun. And I don't really have any negatives. It's a fun horror comedy. You'll probably like it. If you don't, yeah, sorry. So Werewolves Within is coming to select theaters on June 25th and coming to VOD on July 2nd. So you're actually going to be able to watch this one really, really soon. So yay. And that's it. If you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Have a nice screen. Bye.